Hello there, my crafty friends. This is Denise at Crafty Dendy, and I just wanted to hop on real quick and make a short little video. I know everybody's doing last minute stuff, getting ready for Christmas, but something that I always need when I'm doing that last minute rush to get ready, Christmas tags. So you know what? I'm just gonna take a deep breath now. And let's make some Christmas tags, okay? So we're gonna do them a couple different ways. One way is with this delightful tag topper. That's actually the name of it, delightful tag topper. And another way is just if you don't have a fancy punch like this, just a way to make your own tag. So we're gonna start with this one. So if you don't have a tag topper punch, and you need to make a tag. All right, we're going to start with a full sheet of paper. And we're just going to cut it in half. Now I'm bringing out Stampin' Up! Trimmer. Love it. All right, it's got two things here that slide. Let's see, am I on the screen? Yeah, I think I've got a little reflection there. Sorry about that. So this one is the scoring blade. Well, so it's not a blade, right? Okay. And this one's for cutting. So we're going to move this one all the way down to the end because that's for scoring. We're going to use this one to cut. So we're going to put it in here, 8.5 by 11. So 8.5, we're going to go with 4 1/4. And this is going to be a little bit of a larger tag, as you can see. So we're just going to cut it in half. I'm going to set that aside. And then we're going to make this one, just so we get the most use out of our paper, we're going to make this one, cut this one at 2 3/4. So here we go, 2 3/4. And we'll slice. Already made a mess of my workstation here. 2 3/4 again. Oopsie. 2 3/4. You get the idea, right? 2 3/4. So very little waste on this. Just that. Set that aside. So we'll put this away. Now we're going to do a little bit of guesstimating on this. Guesstimating, that's probably not quite the right word, but let's take a look at this. We're going to eyeball it here. And we're just going to trim the corner like that. And then that piece that we cut off, we're going to put it over here to try and make them even. Now there are many ways to do these, but this is just my favorite way. And there you go. All right. Now we're going to also eventually want to put a hole in it, so bringing out my, well, let's go with the bigger one. And just eyeball it in the center, and there we go. Now you can do that same on each one, or you can take this and now you have a template. So just cut it like that and like that. All right, looking good so far. You get the idea. All right, well, we're going to start with those. Right? Well, actually, I had one already stamped over here because what I was going to do today is just, you know, my latest thing is just use what you have. All right? So just, you know, sit down and play with maybe some things that you had left over. I don't know, maybe you had some things left over from a paper pumpkin, or if you're like me, you know, I sat down a couple evenings in front of the Hallmark Channel and just colored these little gnomes. Okay, this stamp set is retiring. Let me show you that. Gnome for the holidays. It's going to retire. So I colored a bunch of those. So this is the little house that comes with it. So we could make this into a tag. Let me punch a hole. Or maybe you don't want a hole. I don't know. No, you just do what you want to do. This is just a time to put things together and just enjoy, all right? Just take a deep breath and just enjoy. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? One thing I wanted to tell you is that, I'm sorry, do I sound just like I need to take a few more deep breaths, right? Like we don't need to rush through this, all right? It's such a busy time. The to and the from that I'm using from Snowman season, you know, I've used this a lot. This is in the annual catalog. This is not in the holiday catalog, so it'll be around. The to and from, you can use those for lots of things because, you know, you need tags other than Christmas, right? So I'll stamp that in Memento Black. Oh, that's right. Look at that. The back side of this shows through because I colored it. So you know what? We're going to put two of these together. Yeah, so get that with just to and from. There we go. All right. Oh, didn't even bring my adhesive over. Okay, well just know that when I am done here, I will glue this together. All right, so let's decorate the front of this. Oh, I'm gonna have my adhesive to decorate the front, aren't I? Well, I've got dimensionals, so let's put this little one on here. There we go. We'll put this little guy on here too. Well, this is going to be a fancy tag, isn't it? Okay. And there we go. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and see what I did with my adhesive. Don't go away. So does anyone else misplace their stuff when you haven't even moved? All right, we've got it. You know what? I'm just going to use the stamp and seal on the back of this and stick them together. So that when I colored that with the Stampin' Blends, it came through. So we're just going to put these together to cover that up. And there we go. Wow, so what kind of sentiment do we want on here? Something like holly jolly everything. Let's do that. See, these are just things that I had left over when I was making cards. You can use all sorts of things. And then if you have a ribbon, just tuck a ribbon through there. All right, I'm going to trim this a little bit. And I'll probably poke a better hole on there. So there we go. There's our first one. Holly jolly everything. With the to and from on the back. All right. Okay, well, let's set that aside. And let's go to our punch. All right. So as I said, this is the Delightful Tag Topper, and that's in the annual catalog. So one thing that's very cool about this is that you can do different widths. So I think I wrote it on the back here, 1 inch, 1.5, or 2. Today we're going to do 2. So what I did was I did cut some pieces, and I was trying different lengths. Well, I think I have enough cut here already. So I went ahead and cut them. You know, I started off with 2 by 4.5, and the 4.5 was way too long. So I ended up that I really liked 2 by 3 3/4 or 3 1/4. It depends on what you want to make. So let me show you. This one is, okay, so we started off with 4 1/4. And let me show you what 3 3/4 looks like. That's what this one will be. Set that aside. And we put it in. See, it fits with 2 inches, fits right into a little track there. Just goes in, you can see. Goes in there. And punch. Isn't that cool? Now, if you think this is a little too tall, then we just cut it down, right? Let's see if I have one here that I cut shorter. So this is 2 by 3 3/4 when I started, and this was 3 1/4 when I started. All right, so let's bring out some bits and pieces for these too. And one thing that's so fun is that you can go ahead and cut your tags out of designer series paper. This is from 'Tis the Season. It is also retiring, double-sided. Aren't they pretty? One thing that's fun to do with this, let's go ahead and put this in here. So this is already 2 inches wide. I don't know how the length matches up. Let's see. The designer series paper is not real thick, so we're gonna put it on top of here, and then we'll just trim this. And remember, we would put the to and from on the back. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Well, let's go ahead and stick it together. Oh, you guys are really patient with me because I don't know why I just feel like kind of flustered today. Just getting everything ready for Christmas. Do I have everything ready? Christmas is gonna look a little different this year, right? Maybe not so much visiting with folks. Just sad. All right, so we're gonna bring in our pine tree punch. And, oh, did I cut that too small? Well, actually I didn't, that was left over. Let's do it out of this one. This is the back side of that paper. So, like I said, that's the pine tree punch. So now we've got this. We're just gonna put it right there. Wasn't that simple? I would imagine that for most of these, you wouldn't even need to write who it's from. Does your family all know that if something comes to them that's been handcrafted with paper, that it's from you? There we go. Let's see, do I have any more sentiments over here? Oh, look, we could put a little tree, a little package with that tree. You can just play with anything. We could put a little hat. I'm gonna put a hat. I know it's silly, but it's fun. Just whatever you have. There you go. Isn't that cute? And I should have stamped it, of course, before I put the dimensionals on, but that's okay. We'll work on that later. So there's that. Now we could go with some non-traditional things. Oh, I have this here. I should use this. Let's put this on this one. How would that be? Aren't those bells pretty? Oh, this one I had already made the same size. Let's go ahead and stick that together. And this is the back side of the bells. All right. Put them together. I will stamp this one before I put any dimensionals on the other side. To and from. There we go. Right. This one, what about just that? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. How about we do that? You can do anything you want. Just use what you have. All right, and we have a little ribbon. Put a little ribbon on there. Let's see what I have. A little piece. I believe this is the ribbon from the, I don't know, the Whale Done, I think. Just use what you have. Let's see if I can get this together and put it through. We'll go in through from the back. Just pull it up like that. There we go. Isn't that pretty? On this other one, if you didn't want to punch a hole, you know what? You could do the ribbon. You can actually staple the ribbon. That's like a thing, you know, to staple it. All right, so we've got that and that. Let's do one with the snowman. I love the snowman. Let's see, we're going to put this piece. This is Pacific Point. All right, and we'll put some snowflakes on that. Let me see what we've got here. Ooh, this is pretty. Look good. Okay. Maybe this one. What's that? Okay. This is paper that is also retiring. Let me see. It's called Snowflake Splendor. And one of the colors it coordinates with is Pacific Point. That's one of the many wonderful things about the Stampin' Up! Products is that it tells you exactly what colors it coordinates with. I find it easiest to just kind of tap it on the table to have them match up. I'll use this for something else. All right, check out this little snowman. Isn't he so cute? Oh, let's stamp the back. And from, stick my finger in the stamp pad. Go. And we'll get our dimensionals over here. Now I will link a few things below. If you need some supplies, I would love to be your supplier, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And my shop and all that information will be listed below, because we're moving into exciting times with Stampin' Up. Let's see how we get him straight. I think right about there, because we have a lot of things on sale that are retiring, and then also we have the new catalog coming in. So, wow. You know, we could do something a little more non-traditional. Oh, wait, I've got this little guy. Oh, he was left over from a card I made. We could put him on a tag. We could make him a tag just like this. Couldn't we? Wouldn't that be so cute? Ooh, let's. Oopsie. hard to do when I can't get overhead. Look straight. How's he look? All right, we're gonna make him a tag just like that. Oh, look, I've got a little Merry Christmas right here. Oh, look, I still have lots of gnomes left. And little hats. Let's take this one and put it on. Oh no, I left this one long, so we need to grab a long one. Okay, we're gonna do this one and then we'll just trim it. And we're gonna have to do it this way to match it up. Then we'll trim. I feel like I'm narrating everything I'm doing. Oh, okay, I hope you're hanging in there with me because this is gonna be kind of funny. We're gonna put the zebra. This is from the Zany Zebra set. Let's get our dimensionals. Oh, yep, I know you're saying, Denise, you didn't stamp the back yet. Okay, we're going to stamp the back. Thank you for reminding me. Our little Zany Zebra stamped in Just Jade. These have such cute personalities. And let's see, do I have another hat? Oh, I thought he would be so cute with a hat, but I might not have a hat left over. No, oh, here's one. I found a hat. There's a hat. You think be cute with a little hat on? Yeah, let's put a hat on. I think we'll have to just put it on the edge here. Yep, there we go. A little hat on our Zany Zebra. There, isn't he so cute? All right, and I have to show you. Oh, you know what? Maybe you should have gone up higher. Well, no, I think it's perfect right there, right? Okay, look at this other one I made. If you know me, you know I love whales, and I need to do some more cards with that whale of a time. But look at this one I made. All right, this is the whale punch and the designer series paper, and I used this stamp from another retiring set. But you know, like I said, use what you have. This is from the little treats. Ho ho ho. Just use what you have. So isn't he so cute? He's my favorite one. Well, maybe that and the snowman. Oh, I think we're gonna put some ribbon on him. Let's see. You know, my little whale with a Santa hat. He's so cute. All right, let's see if I can get this. Sometimes when I'm recording, my fingers don't want to work. All right, put it in from the back so this loop comes in the front. Isn't that so cute? And remember to stamp this one. Yes, that's Calypso Coral. And this is all from the paper, and this is from the suite of Whale Done. All right, let me clean up a little bit here. Oh, see, I still have other pieces that I need to find places for. I love these little gnomes. I'm just going to set them out here. So use what you have, folks, and use up your bits and pieces. Look here, we've got a little package. I could put a little package. Would match up with his hat. So use what you have and have fun, and take some time to just, you know, sit down and craft. Just take a deep breath, okay? All right, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, and until then, stay crafty. Bye.